Hi everyone, I'm Edge, and this is the Invincible. Based on what I've seen about how long this game is, this might be our penultimate episode. So let's just get right to it. It was an interesting way that the game just dropped me in. Okay, sure.
Obtaining research material from the walls.
I feel like we already did a lot of these, didn't we?
Were they performing geological research?
We absolutely did all of this.
Not necessarily. In these blocks, there are inorganic objects.
I'm just gonna check. I want to make sure. I don't think it saved. It didn't save my experience. Maybe I made an oops. But I don't like there's no manual save button. So I feel like the game screwed up a little bit. Maybe that's why it just sent me flying in from outer space. So I want to make sure that my experience with like the robot and the dead person are captured. That feels relevant. So we're gonna zip over there real fast. I don't have a good reason for why I would think something like, do I just live here now? Oh. Just gotta find the right spot. All right. Back on our journey. Now we're looking for wherever the Alliance went. There's one thing I learned from Firefly. It's that the Alliance are a-holes and they are not to be trusted. However, it would appear that this planet is doing something horrible to everyone. Alliance and whoever the heck I am. Not the Alliance. Because that guy presumably was here with the Alliance, who's been here longer than us. But we don't know for how long. But long enough to turn to just bones? Okay, well, that's a dead end. I had a 50-50 shot. I chose poorly. We'll go the other way. Oh, lost a lot of frame. Oh, we're losing frames. Oh no. Oh. I saw that ship in a picture. There must be something going on here. This is like I haven't been here before, right?
Yes?
Astrogator, I have a question.
Of course, I'm listening.
What altitude can I reach in a flying saucer?
The Alliance's saucer. Is there one?
I found one.
Yes, and it seems to be in one piece.
That's great news. I can confirm that you can fly into Dragonfly. If it's not too large, has a functional propulsion system, And you haven't forgotten everything from your piloting course. And if the Alliance engineers didn't screw up the robots, it might work. There are many unknowns.
There's a lot of ifs, man. How do I... Well, I would like to get in. Please enter. Okay. Wait.
I'm inside.
We've done it. Start flipping switches, baby.
Right.
Okay.
The engines are functional. There's a vertical thrust.
Oh, we're out of here. Let's just leave.
Hey, it's a good sound. This could actually work.
Flip that. Nope. Flip this. Dude, this seems very straightforward. There are not very many buttons.
So far, so good. Saucers in takeoff position.
Are you able to increase altitude?
I'm checking.
Zoop.
Shit. What's going on? The warning lights are activating and the saucer's not lifting at all.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything bad.
It seems bad.
Requires maximum power. Just give the engine some time, okay? Let's check the controls.
It's making a woo 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 sound. Is that good?
Everything's fine here. It steers smoothly.
We're just bobbing up and down. Oh, wait. Oh.
What a perspective.
I can drive. Oh.
Same terrain from above.
I can drive. Ooh, here we go. Where are we
See
going?
the entire riverbed. It's clear now that the water used to flow here. It shaped these slopes.
I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just...
Hey. What are you...
What happened?
I didn't do anything.
I did not do that.
The saucer suddenly dropped and crashed into the ground. Shit. The generator cover must have cracked open.
How do we know that?
Evacuate immediately. There's no chance it'll fly again.
Oh,
It's a good thing it failed this way. It could have been considerably worse.
well, that sucks.
So much for hope.
Don't worry. This is just one of their sources. I'm sure you'll find another, fully functional.
I appreciate that my buggy came over here to join me. Thanks, buggy. I've got, like, no real thoughts right now. Just kind of head empty, picking a direction. I was pretty doubtful that the flying saucer was going to be my way off, but I love that it's called a flying saucer. Have I just gone back to the start? Isn't this where I came from? Son of a... This is totally where I came from. Frick. Where? Okay. Well. Can I pull out, like... Where? Follow the convoy. The convoy went... this way. It is possible I found these things out of order. Maybe I should have noticed the flying saucer earlier. It's also possible I did notice the flying saucer earlier and I'm just dumb and ignored it. / don't remember. Okay, so we... Which way am I? Okay, I'm pointed straight at the rock and I want to go to the left and then to the right. I almost went this way when I was in the flying saucer. Makes sense. This looks new-ish. Maybe I have not been here before. That looks pretty new. I don't think I saw that.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging.
Great stuff. Me.
It's hard to miss.
Yes.
They set up a huge machine at the center.
What do we suppose that is?
It must weigh hundreds of, no, thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Gives me the chills just knowing it's not far from here.
Well, maybe you won't have to see it at all.
Do we suspect that it landed? Like on
There's
the
also
planet?
a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
He's very, very jealous of their big machines. And
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest.
this feels
It's
like
not a part
I should have
the
taken a
structures,
screenshot of the
but
flying
rather
saucer,
some
but
autonomous machine.
Also metal.
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures.
okay. I'm gonna start doing a little prognosticating here.
The
After we
excavator has a massive
talk a
work
bit
area.
more.
They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one, similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground.
So, I've been wondering a little bit, like, what is this game about? What are we doing here? And also, I'm playing a biologist. All of these things, like, people don't make decisions like this when you're writing a story in a vacuum, right? And we had a conversation about robots and robots becoming people. And we've got all of this metal that's like everywhere throughout the system. So now I'm wondering, are we gonna have to ask ourselves some questions about what is possible through natural processes and how life comes to be?
Modules were placed nearby. The first one looks residential.
And are we actually looking at Pong?
How far to that convoy?
Oh, not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long.
It won't let me. Oh, there we go. This kind of feels like it might take a long time. Okay, I've lost interest. Can I? No, I don't want to. I can't let go. There we go. I've let go. Weird. So anyway, my pondering is, you know, there was some theory that maybe this was
One is a mobile laboratory.
created by an ancient advanced race. But maybe this is an ancient advanced race. And they're not dead. Which is why there's no other forms of life on the surface. Just a theory. We're operating on possible theory. Follow the convoy. Okay, so we keep on going past the giant excavator. It seems possible though, right? Like maybe that's what we're dealing with. And in addition to that's why there's no life on the surface, it's also what is ruining our lives on this planet. And the Alliance is here to try, because they know that it's essentially a hyper advanced robotic race, and they're trying to figure out how to use it. Maybe? Question mark? I don't know. This is where my head is going. We'll see if we get any more data to confirm or deny these suppositions. But the game has been super laggy today. I apologize if the recording is not very good.
Most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
To the observation point. When I booted up the game, for whatever reason, it was like on the struggle bus just to boot. So I don't know if my computer needs a reboot too, or if there's just something going on with the game right now.
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
Unless they're all dead.
What's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy, or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasser.
Actually,
I'm not going to take the side
I
path.
don't think it will make much difference.
I think they're all
Head
dead.
straight to the convoy.
Wrong button. Like I have nothing is giving me any reason to suspect that anyone other than myself is alive on this planet. So, frick it. Unless, of course, I mean, I do know that there was that one, blasty robot that I don't know that I was supposed to see through the fog, and if I'm coming up on, like, where that was, that could be bad, but, we're fine.
The destination. From now on, I'll be on foot.
Okay.
Good. It's better to approach with caution.
I was
See, I don't have a choice.
I was just going straight. I was gonna drive right in.
The radiation level is rising rapidly.
Seems bad.
Now be careful of radiation, of other people.
One of their vehicles got stuck in the rubble.
This is a vehicle?
Oh,
I thought it was a house.
the convoy.
It's only this vehicle so far. I'm looking for the rest.
Dear, I want to assure you that our expedition proceeds according to plan without any more spectacular observations and discoveries. We predict a possible momentary stop for maintenance services, however, it shouldn't strongly influence the date of my return. Therefore, dear, be at ease and sure that I will come back ready for my full presence in our joint life. However, I would like you to understand how much of a striking discovery this isotope was for us. How important for my academic career and my name, which I hope will become yours. It's the first particle in human history of space flights with unstable radioactive isotope discovered beyond the solar system. Discovered by me. Please understand. Think about it. In 26A1F, the child of celestial bodies, a compound created as the result of two objects crashing into each other, are hidden all mysteries of stars' conjunction. Any day now, if I only spend a few nights on it, I will be able to determine its mass. Right now, I know that one of them was a giant red star. In my hands, there are answers to the questions which stirred most brilliant minds for hundreds of years and made their owners strain their eyes to look through lunettes, right at the CK Vulpeculae, new in the little fox. In the sentence that I am more interested in, the stars' conjunctions than connections between people, and in the expression of my opinion about the consequences of stars' collisions being superior to anything that two protein-made entities can create, I only wanted to relay my absolute admiration for cosmic harmony and mathematical beauty of astrophysics. Nothing more. Forgive me, you're returning, B. I didn't understand anything in that note. That made zero sense to me. What the heck was he talking about? Up. Alright, don't worry guys, we made it through. And we're going into a cave. Oh, that's the antimat, probably.
Another mobile antimatter cannon.
Well, there's a few of them.
Another one. How many of those did they... Is it active?
Doesn't.
Dead, fortunately.
He's dead. He's dead.
Admire your composure.
This one's wet. This
Well,
one's
I've
wet.
had my fair share of anxiety lately. No wonder my brain's in defense mode now. Dissociation is something we all do. Hang on, someone's here.
What?
Oh no,
Oh.
Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
I was pretty sure.
I had a feeling it might end like this. Still, I wonder, what were they looking for? Was it that killed him? Just what the hell?
Check the antimat's sure, yeah. The registry. A thing we all know about.
Okay, I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
Yeah. Beep boop.
What do we have here?
All right, these guys were
Roger.
happy.
The convoy's heading somewhere. They're getting close to where I am now.
Like a bunch of them.
Sending a probe. Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
House.
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. You need to know what to expect there first.
Ghosts.
Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Huh. Shame. The transport's leaving.
Yeah, but how did they all die?
Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond. Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from... whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside?
I don't think I should.
It's all very intriguing, but also too risky.
Yeah, but I mean,
What I say is, I fear for your safety.
how am I getting off the planet, man? Yeah, I'm terrified, man.
I'd be scared out of my mind if not for our link. You help me keep it together, sir. One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
Yeah, zap it.
What happened next?
There's nothing else.
We don't know.
Only
That's.
darkness.
What he was aiming for?
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Oh,
Both were faulty.
I don't think so, man.
The second antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do.
I don't.
It's
Jeez.
firing directly at the crew.
Holy heck.
shooting them. One by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna.
I mean, I don't have to see it. I could stop.
Who needs such destructive power? This technology puts us on a straight path to annihilation.
Well, the Alliance will do anything to feel invincible, hence their flagships.
It's not only them, Astrogator. If I remember correctly, we're not engaged in open conflict. And yet, we too participate in this ridiculous arms race. To the death and beyond.
Everyone sucks here, is what I'm getting.
Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery.
Yikes.
Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender.
I have a feeling we're about to watch him die.
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
Swoop.
It killed him. The machine just
Jeez.
killed him.
This got, I mean, it was always pretty dark, but oh,
Yasna?
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
correct.
Let's hope not.
Well, I mean, it could.
While moving away,
I hope it won't.
if that's all,
What about that tunnel?
right.
So? I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
Yeah, I mean, where else am I gonna go? I don't have a lot of options on this planet. I gotta figure out what's going on and try to.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Take your time, Yasna.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up.
Deep breaths. We're fine.
I'll get back.
I'm in a
once I get to the end.
tunnel.
He's in Octan. Coming at me. I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Oh,
What's going on with my face? Oh.
I don't feel too.
Oh, that's the metal
My
bushes.
head feels like it's bursting from.
I'm gonna pass out again. Hey, Arctan, could you help?
Yasna, you need to rest.
No. No. I'm better now.
All right.
Just gotta walk it off.
Tell me what's in there.
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
And why do you think it's stuck?
Because it's walking in a circle?
Circles.
Seems pretty stuck.
Same path. This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Yeah.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, let's put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
Hmm. What are
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes.
Yeah.
A metal interior.
found the unalive guy. He is not a skull. Okay.
Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Little bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
Yeah, why not? Hold on while I...
Can you please check them, Yasser?
Well,
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal,
Then I'll use a detector. Right.
right.
I'm checking. Give me a sec.
perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar.
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Or perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
I don't know what we're talking about now.
Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
We're used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yes, sir. Are you abandoning your profession?
I'm expanding
What you've learned,
my
discovered,
profession.
and so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
Yeah, how else do you explain these metal bushes, my guy? So, next steps. I cannot go down. Do I just leave? I found...
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip.
What if I trip
I'll
it?
come closer first.
Hello.
Shit!
Okay.
I can't handle it anymore.
I've passed out. Whoopsie. I broke his loop. I would love to. Give me a minute.
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
No, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
Yeah.
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
Where are we going, buddy? Don't piss off the antimat. It might shoot you. And then I can't get the stuff out of your box. Also, it seems like it would be pretty straightforward to just like walk backwards in front of it and open the box. Oh,
Fuck, it's
shit.
getting up.
What? The robot?
No, the antimat.
You need to act fast.
What? How?
Move, yes, now, but... Yes, sir? Are you alive?
Oh.
Destroyed the robot.
What are you doing now?
Just chilling, shooting me, murdering me.
No, thank you. A fine astrogate. You always have been.
What are you saying, Doctor?
You've always been a great support for the entire crew.
No. Don't die on
I don't really have a lot of a choice here.
Don't give up. You can't. You can't. Failed you. Sorry. So fucking sorry. It's all my fault. You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice? voice.
Oh, now we've got to have beef.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
It's
You
chilling.
decided not to shoot me after all.
Why? I don't know.
Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine.
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now.
Yeah, there's like a lot of dead people now because of you.
Neither do I expect you to.
No, I won't.
Marit, she can no longer forgive you. Same goes for the others.
I'm fully aware. All of it weighs heavily on my mind. Believe me, Doctor. So, if I may, I would suggest watching your next steps.
There were no more antimats on the slides, sir.
I'm afraid that's not the only threat around, aren't you?
Of course I am. But I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people. How we
I think it's the planet, guys. What's this? Oh. So it saw the robot. Blasted the robot. Saw me ready to die. Jeez, okay.
For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors,
But now I can get
I
out.
assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
That rover?
Actually, it's right in front of me.
It did not make it very far. Man, nothing did. Rip. What happened here, man? We got, oh. Hello. Don't mind me, man. Just...
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway?
Extremely unreasonable.
So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site.
Like this?
Separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport.
That
Dr.
didn't...
Boza and
What's this
Entourage
do?
have already begun their preliminary research here on site.
Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates.
Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you.
Tesla here. Over.
We have a sort of discovery.
Is this the part where we all died?
I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
But then they
And then?
put out another field that made us go crazy.
Together. When in a larger group, they activated and... This is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Pretty
I
sick.
hear that right.
The larger the group, the easier, more freely,
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Both.
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Okay.
Hello, convoy. Anka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Everyone's
We're
dead.
finishing loading.
Oh, never mind.
To depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in.
Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least.
Okay.
The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction, after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain.
Oh, you're not a very good biologist then, huh?
Long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
Ah, frick.
That's how. Merit.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
Nope.
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over...
Kinda suck as an adult.
They won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats, all that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
Yeah, you know, nothing bad happened to anyone who was wandering around with a container of flies.
I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like from bullets?
Nope.
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid. The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully.
It's full. Oh, there's a robot in there, huh? Yeah.
It's too awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
Seems
But can you see
terrible.
past them?
Not quite yet.
Were we? Oh. Yeah.
No.
Smart. Yeah.
I can see broken containers.
I see a robot.
No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
Yeah.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
Well,
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd.
yeah, we're dealing with crazy shit right now.
After I listen to your assessment.
Okay, fine.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies.
Yeah, well,
According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
I mean,
Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness, I dare say that
alien
we're
metal
dealing with
bugs.
evolution here. Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necroevolution. Mortuus evolutiovis. I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material, and they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source, and so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
How do I...
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
Yeah,
It certainly looks better.
seems fine.
Cargo may be intact then.
There are powerful emitters in the center, similar to those on Energobots.
There we go.
Emitters only. Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah,
Then you're looking at the top of the Energobot.
Ah, yes, the Energobot.
Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
ah, got it. I know how to get inside, under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it. The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had
Pretty
to run
cool.
the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was.
How,
They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that.
How do I
far,
get
can
there?
only
Up there?
confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet.
probably this way, huh? This loops me around. Deep breaths, Yasna. We're looking for alien flies. Made of metal. That also sometimes turn into bushes? Squeak. Surprise, it's me.
So I
Wait,
found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed.
just took me a picture.
Registry could be
Took
valuable,
me picture?
Especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Come
Um,
here, little probie.
Hello.
Oh, that didn't work.
Psst, 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 psst.
Scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller.
Psst, 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 psst. Just give it the psst, psst, psst.
I got inside the field.
Come here, probe.
Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves.
Well, now I know that.
I suggest the following.
Okay.
If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport.
Yep.
Have the flies
Great
in
call.
large numbers, and and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover.
Makes a lot of sense to me.
You need to take down the force field.
Kind of what I figured.
First, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
All good and clear as the sky is blue. Just waiting for things to go sideways.
Well, that's a negative attitude.
Is the probe still with you?
Yes, it's around here. Somewhere.
Just kind of chilling, taking some pictures. It's just...
The field is no longer a problem. Disabled.
It's this button.
All that's left is to get the flight out of there.
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead.
Just checking out in here, I guess. I don't. It looks cool, but yeah, I don't see. That seems unnecessary. That looks amazing. That looks so cool. The art in this game is wild. Okay, don't get underneath that.
I'm climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave, though, please check that the cargo is intact.
Why do we care about the cargo? I guess we're trying to figure out if
All good.
is it all good? I guess.
Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure.
I'm getting a very strong, like,
Yes, sir. What are you wondering about?
alien vibe here, you know? Like, that android's entire job was to get a xenomorph off the planet.
What if we're making a mistake? Maybe I shouldn't take the flies off Regis. Maybe it's better to leave them alone. Here, where they belong.
What are you?
I just worry that we might spread this threat. And the tragedy of one planet becomes a tragedy of entire galaxies. Not to mention, all humanity.
Forgive me, Doctor, but that sounds a bit overdramatic. We can handle some mechanical flies.
And you sound like a fool, sir. How can you be so sure?
Yeah,
We were clueless just a moment ago.
right. And like everybody on this planet is dead.
Understand what's going on, but you already know how to handle it.
Yasna, I promise you, we'll analyze everything thoroughly. Now we need to focus on getting you out of there. Can we at least agree on that?
Yes. First, though, I'd like to check the cargo.
Very well. Just hurry up.
Oh, I don't love the idea of opening this, but shouldn't I slide that? Or is that... Okay. I'm gonna open one, or am I just gonna look? I'm just looking, okay? Spooky. Oh, okay.
I must admit,
That's terrifying. Okay, let's...
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
I'm a little worried.
Some goddamn black hole has opened in the stratosphere.
What?
Can you say not to worry? Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
Hold on. Just, how do, help. I'm trapped? Guess we... Which...
How large a group of these flies could be.
Holy frick.
I tell you, it can be gigantic.
Boop, boop. Time to just close our eyes and hope for the best, I guess. I was gonna end this episode before we checked on those flies, and now we are in it. Just pretend you're sleeping. Play dead. Maybe they don't know.
Hello, Dragonfly. I fell, but everything's all right. I'm fine. Oh shit! They're alive. These bushes. Something's flying out of them. Ah. It's those creatures. They're the ones doing it.
They're the ones doing what?
Fuck! The same thing over and over again! No wonder we finally ran out of luck.
What?
Because of this damn curiosity. Who needs to know what might kill us? We're getting killed anyway. By people.
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yes, sir. This is too much. Let's see how many times already.
Quite a few.
The fourth time, if I counted correctly. But I'm not planning another.
But if so, it will be the final one.
At least we learned the truth about this planet and the inorganic beings that inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
Nothing. Let's get the frick out of here, man.
Maybe we can find a way to cure our people. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
It seems
Not
very probable.
necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies.
Oh,
The rest of
like
them must
quite
be
a few.
somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, Yasna.
Well, on that note, Yasna manages to launch the Alliance's saucer. However, the vehicle is damaged and it crashes during the first short flight. When Yasna locates the convoy, she finds out that everyone is dead. There had to be a fight beforehand. The anti-mats logs show that the Alliance's machines turned against their masters. The Alliance was particularly interested in the fruits growing out of the metal bushes. Yasna decides to get some for the Commonwealth's research. The previously inactive antimat turns on and destroys a robot carrying jars of fruits. However, the deadly machine ignores Yasna and shuts down again. While searching the convoy's vehicle, Yasna discovers that fruits can fly and generate an electromagnetic field. The Alliance calls them flies. Yasna finds an active Alliance probe, which from then on accompanies her on her further journey. In one of the transports, Yasna discovers containers with flies. Wanting to see how they work, she inadvertently lures a huge swarm of microbots. While escaping, Yasna is knocked unconscious, but memories of her first encounter with the Cloud come back to her. And that's it for this episode of The Invincible. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of The Invincible. I think we are definitely right on the verge of the end. We've learned something pretty remarkable about Regis 3, which, to toot my own horn, my favorite thing to toot, I called it, kind of, that all of this metal isn't something that was created by an ancient alien race, but it is an ancient alien. I mean, race might not be the right word. Some evolved ancient alien species is. Really excited to find out how this ends. Hope you'll all join me for our next and final episode of The Invincible. Thanks, everyone.